Well, what excitement last night. X Factor kicked off a brand new season. It is going to be a massive one. It looks like they could almost have their final last night. So many incredible performers. This year, Dannii and Guy are joined by the newbies, James Blunt and Chris Isaac on the judging panel. But we welcome the oldbies today. X Factor judges, Dannii Minogue, Guy, Sebastian, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing? Thank you for saying oldbies, because I got called a stalwart the other day and I was like, that word just ain't pretty.
Has there been a degree of hazing for the new guys? Have you played any practical jokes on them? Like, get me some striped paint or some sparks for the grinder?
I think we were pretty nice to them.
No
pretty,
jokes?
Like, comforting and getting them in. I think they played more tricks on us.
Yes, they did. Yeah, but they were very nervous.
Yeah.
Weren't they? They just wanted to get it right. It actually, because I've been away for a couple of years and I've actually never worked with Dannii before and all the other two. So it was a completely brand new panel for me.
That's right, yeah.
But it did emphasize how important it is to get the chemistry right between, it looks like we're just rambling on and, casting our votes and our judgments. But actually there's a lot of little looks that we give each other and things that we have to know, as a panel.
We're very close together, like on
physically.
The set. Yeah, physically. So, you're right there up in someone's face for many, many, many hours. They're long audition days, but I love them.
Must be hard. What do you do? There were a number of loved up couples last night.
Yeah.
What if you
Get
like
a room, man.
Oh, that kissing! Stop it!
I
Stop
know,
it!
it got so bad. And then when I watched it, it was like, there was more backstage. They just kept going.
Oh,
Get your
no.
tongue out of their face.
I don't trust people who have to show it that much. There's something weird.
It really annoyed me, didn't it? It just got my goat. I was anyone who was just over the top with their affection. I was like, nah, I'm not into it.
What happens if you like one of the loved up couple and not the other? Are you
ditch
brave
the other
enough?
one.
Are you brave
Get
enough
rid
to
of
do
them.
it? Really?
Get rid of them.
Whoa.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
That's how this business goes.
Well, that's what would happen in a record company. If you walked in, they really were like, we see the potential with that person. They would just say it. They would just say, this is not going to work with the two of you.
But you guys, you and Kylie sung together. Did this ever happen to you, like in your life? Did you
Your brothers are terrible.
Did you push Kylie under the bus?
Yeah, she's great, but get rid of that sister.
Notice how you're not saying which one was told what.
I noticed how Danny's not answering the question. I don't want to make this awkward, but it would be hard because, Guy, you've been on the side of what these these people who are auditioning. Yeah. You've been from that side. And I know that, Dannii, you would have gone through the same thing, but not in a public forum. But how does it differ, Guy, for your...
I did.
Oh, you did?
At 7, I did my
but
first
was there a show?
audition on Young Talent Time.
Of course.
It was a show
Yeah.
for 17 years.
Yeah, but you got on that show and you just sort of look like, once you're on that show, you're on that show?
Yeah, I was a contestant first.
Oh,
and
really?
Then and that's how they were kind of screen testing me to be on it as a permanent thing. So it was more than the audition just for that day, but I didn't know. So
really?
Yeah,
That was like
I've
the
done
original Idol, original X Factor, original.
that was the original.
Because
I thought talent show on it.
I thought you were lay down misère on that show, and it was Kylie.
Look, it was
that
all
sort of
in
got on
black and
because of
white.
you.
Not many people had televisions back then. It's all right.
What did you have to do for your audition? Did you sing or dance or both?
I did both. I sang On the Good Ship Lollipop, and my grandma made a little sailor outfit for me. It was kind of very Shirley Temple.
Yep.
So cute. I like watching that footage back because I kind of think, what was going through my head at the time. I'm sure you watch back your thing, even though you weren't that young, but you're like, what was going through my head? Because it all seems a blur in that moment. There's the lights on your face, and you're like, I don't remember it apart from when you watch the footage back.
You guys have had your scrapes with. I noticed you had a bit of a battle with James Blunt there. There was got a little bit awkward.
Not as much as you and Chris.
That's right.
Yeah, with Chris there was.
Chris is like a nice man, but then he comes down. You were saying, I would, put this girl who's singing an original song with Flume and change it up. And he's like, no. And
Yeah, me and Chris butt heads a lot.
I tell you what, Chris does kind of frighten me when he turns around, he goes, no, and it comes down.
Yeah.
Because he's so nice all the time. When it's like the dad thing, it's like, oh, he said something. Everybody be quiet, stay still.
Yeah.
Get stubborn.
But he's He's still sexy. He's still got
Oh,
it.
isn't he just?
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't he just?
Guy, you're
Yes,
not supposed
he
to.
is.
You're not supposed to
Yes.
agree. You're not supposed to
Yeah.
I don't know. You haven't seen me dressed up as Shirley Temple singing "Little Good Chick Lollipop" yet.
He's in good shape too.
He works out.
We were in London and we were staying in this really nice hotel and I went down to the spa bit.
Here we
and
go.
Had a bit of a bit of a swim, and then down walks Chris Isaac. He's like George Clooney. Just
Really?
stays the older he
So
gets.
it's you and Chris in a spa.
Oh
Yes,
yes,
in London.
Lots. Yeah, just
And you missed
massaging
out.
each other.
Can I go through your phone and look at the photos?
Yes, sure.
Well,
I've sent them already.
Okay, I'll check them in a sec.
Yeah.
well, guys, it's great. The X Factor is tonight, 7:30 on 7.
Yep.
Of course, Dannii,
Don't
Guy,
miss it.
thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It'll be fun. I think people are going to enjoy this year. Best talent I've ever been
Yeah.
involved in, as far as I can't pick who the duds are. There's usually fillers, let's be honest.
Yeah, you got to have fillers.
In
People
the
want to see
top
the
12,
freaks.
there's people I go, you're a filler.
Yeah.
You'll go soon.
He's harsh. Everyone's like, who's the
Yeah.
harshest? And we're like, James. And then we're like, no, it's Guy.
Smiling assassin. Look at the smiling
It's
assassin.
Guy.
I'm not harsh. I feel like I'm honest.
You call out
man.
filler.
I would never say that to them. You're a filler. You'll be gone soon.
What's
But
the
good
look
luck.
on your face when they walk on stage and you're thinking filler? What's the look?
Yeah,
So
come
that we
on.
can recognise it.
Yeah.
What is it?
And it's just between us. No one else has
Go
seen this.
Steely.
All right, cool. This is a filler face. All right.
Oh,
Oh, eye roll. Eye roll.
I would never do that.
That's like
no.
teenage girl.
No
almost. That's
one
like my
would ever-
daughter. When I
No
tell
one
her
would
that-
ever
I would be
know.
looking at your face
No,
when my acts come
you'll
out.
never crack me. No one would ever know. That's so mean.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Look for the eye roll, Dannii.
Yeah.
If you see the eye roll, you'll say no.
I do heaps of eye rolls, but it doesn't mean filler.
Really. I love that we're on radio and you guys just asked me to do a look.
I know, that's what I meant.
I think people could feel it. People could
Yes.
feel it.
Dannii, Guy, thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.